They taped an eviction notice to my 76-year-old mother's door, over a flower bed. What they didn't know, her son's a licensed attorney, and I don't play nice in court. My mother has lived in her little HOA neighborhood for over 15 years. She's retired, widowed, and all she wants is to tend her garden, drink her tea, and wave to the neighbors. But last year, a new HOA board came in, led by Karen with a clipboard, and suddenly, everything was a violation. One day, Mom planted a few bright tulips just outside her front window. It brought her joy. But apparently it brought offense to the HOA. She got a warning letter. Unauthorized landscape modification. Immediate removal required. She complied, sort of. She dug them up and moved them 3 feet closer to the porch. Same flowers, just repositioned. That was enough to trigger the nuclear option. 2 weeks later, she woke up to an official-looking notice taped to her front door. Final warning. Continued violations will result in termination of residency under HOA Article 12. Eviction, over tulips. I flew out the next day. See, what they didn't know is that I'm not just her son. I'm a licensed civil litigation attorney, specializing in housing rights and HOA abuse. And they had just made this personal. I requested a meeting with the board. Karen was all smiles, until I handed her my card and a 12-page letter of intent to sue. It included breach of HOA contract, abusive enforcement process, harassment of a senior citizen, emotional distress claims, and a demand for $250,000 in damages. Karen turned white. One board member actually stood up and left the meeting. They tried to backpedal, offered to pause the violation process. I said no. I wanted a full retraction, formal apology, and a signed letter guaranteeing non-interference with my mother's property use. They had 72 hours. In 48, we had everything we asked for. Plus, the HOA agreed to pay $18,000 in legal fees just to keep it out of court. My mom? She replanted her tulips, all 30 of them, and added a small garden sign that reads, "This flower bed was worth it." Karen no longer serves on the board, but she still walks by every morning, sunglasses on, head down, pretending the flowers don't exist. If you believe family comes first and no one messes with Mom, hit that like button. And if you love watching Karens lose to the law, subscribe for more stories where justice gets personal.